Hey guys, it's Leviathan, and today we're playing, well, nothing. We're actually making a game today. In which game, you might ask? Maybe a simulator? Maybe a tycoon? No, we're gonna be recreating a game actually. And specifically, we're gonna be making... Let me find it. Look at this intro. This guy's a pro. This is the game we're recreating. Ignore the commentary.
And this server is pretty creepy because
it is pretty creepy. So the game is called...
Oh shit, my helmet is...
I'm gonna pause this for a second. So the game is called Scream House. And the gist of the game is you go into the 2006 haunted house map, I think it's called, and they spawned the Scream character in there. And then that was it, that's all they did. You're just in the house with this Scream character that comes and kills you. So that'll be hard to recreate, but it's more than just recreating it. I'm gonna remaster it. I'm gonna create everything from scratch. Now this right here is the map, and this is the layout. I mean, it's kind of a classic. I think it's also in, you know, the Stickmaster Luke game. I forget what it's called. I'll put it up on screen. So I suck at terrain. Sam, shut up! Alright, well, he's not going to stop doing that. But I'm not really going to be able to get away with using blocks for terrain in 2023. So I am not great at the terrain editor. But I could probably get away with a little bit of it, maybe. I don't know how to use... Oh. Okay, then. Interesting. We have the nice, luscious grass now. I'm going to change the grass color a little. I think that'll work better for a horror game. Okay, now we can start editing the terrain. Wait, why is this grass so big? It's like tall grass. That's not right. Okay, so we look at this for scale. Your average player would be right around here. So we want it to be maybe like 4 times our height, roughly. That's a little big, but we do want it to be intimidating. So it might kind of be perfect. Let's just start sculpting now. Oh no, what have I done? Oh no, what have I done? Stop. Oh shit. Man, shut up. Okay, bam. It's clearly demonstrated my terrain editing prowess. Okay, so now that our area is nice and flat, you might be wondering, now Levi, how on God's green earth are you going to add a ramp? And I'm with you. I can't even describe just how terrible I am at terrain. I mean, I don't really need to. You can kind of see it for yourself here. I demonstrated it for the class. But I think the best strategy might just be trying to paint it on. Oh no. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm gonna use my parts of terrain like a true professional. We grab a wedge here and rotate this. I think I can make do. Okay, look at that. That's perfect. There you go. Parts of terrain. Oh, okay. You know what? That is not that bad. Now, of course, I made this way too big. But that's okay because we're not just basing this off the original game. Now, I'm gonna have to do a bit of planning. Less of a jump into a game and see if you can survive the killer, more of a round-based thing, where the survivors has objectives they need to complete and the killer has, you know, abilities, can see where the players are and whatever from time to time. We can use that to create a fun gameplay loop where it's a bit more replayable than just, oh no, run away from scary Scream guy.
You can't see me, I'm so... Shit, the door just opens. Oh shit!
Okay, so also looking at the map, I can see there's a little hill here. I'm not sure if that serves an actual purpose, but you know what, I'll add it in. Beautiful. Okay, so I kind of want to make like a camp in the middle, in the center, you know. I'm not 100% sure how you paint on. I gotta close this toolbox. So this is gonna be like the center area, you know, where everything else shoots off from. So this is where the house will be roughly. Something here, you get it. And then we'll also have more areas running off in different directions from there. We have a nice little farming area. Obviously, it's going to be massively scaled up, like a huge cornfield, rather than the original, where it's just kind of like a little pumpkin patch. And then over here, I'll have something creepy, like a carnival or something, I don't know. And that kind of seems like a plan to me. It looks good, it's fairly well detailed, there'll be enough things where it's interesting. And then once I add in some extra stuff, it'll be good. See, I'm going to kind of fill in where the actual farm is going to be with this leafy grass. This will be very big. And I mean, other than that, I think the terrain is pretty much done. Obviously, it's going to have to be massively polished. Like, this whole area looks absolutely terrible. It doesn't look like natural terrain, just kind of looks like someone, you know, painted on terrain, which is what happened, but that's not what we want it to look like. If you look up here, you can kind of see it's on a strange, like, purplish kind of grass. I want to try to recreate that, but the closest thing I can really get to that kind of look is with mud. I think I'll try this. I'm interested in this smooth feature. I wonder what that would do. Well, it definitely helps it feel more kind of natural. I think that's already added quite a bit of realism to it. And also, keep in mind, once I start dotting things around, it'll look a lot better as well. Ooh. Yeah, this helps massively. Also, once all the fog is added, realistically the player's not going to notice any of these things. But it's always nice to just have it. I'm going to run a play test real quick, just kind of see what this would look like once you're in, get the nice scale of everything, you know. Okay, well that's not good. We spawn inside the mountain. Okay, now on attempt 2. Look at this. I feel like that's going to give me a jump scare. I just forget it's there. So I'm going to set up some kind of like a campgrounds around this area, you know. Have all the players start out. It's going to be the field. I'll kind of run through here, see what this is like. Okay, I'm not going to be running through there, but you can see it's very big. I like it. And of course the main attraction, the big thing with the house. And I think we also add a, some type of basement, like, lair kind of thing. I don't really remember, but I'll have to play the original map to get a good feel of it, you know. You immediately grilled cheese. Immediately greeted by the big house over here, so that'll be cool. As well as something over here, I'm still not sure. Maybe I'll just build like a big statue of myself. I don't know. I promise it's a normal thing to build a big statue of yourself. Overall, I've got high hopes for this. I'm not going to end the video just here yet, but I am going to add a couple more things. Okay, and last but not least, I decided to add in a few couple extra things. Man, I feel like I butchered that. Oh, well, we'll see in editing. Like, first off, which I'm not 100% sure I'm going to keep because it's a little weird. Wait, now it's not doing it. What? Okay, we can see the legs acting up a little. Yeah, I'm definitely going to remove this. I don't like this. But it's called an IK foot something. It's fancy. I don't know. And one last thing I added. Hopefully when I touch this lava, it'll kill me and my player will ragdoll. And that did not work. Okay, I've applied just about every single fix I could possibly think of, so it should work this time. Yeah. A little janky, but it works. Alright guys, so make sure to subscribe if you liked this, because in the next video we're going to be adding tons of buildings, working on some basic GUI, you know, just things to get the game started. Ooh, also data stores. Well, you're not going to see me working on the data stores, that's the most boring thing you could possibly do in Roblox. But it will be in the next video, so yeah.